Hello and welcome to the Ghost Town Chronicles. Today we continue our exploration across the United States. Let's discover 10 abandoned military bases of Nevada, their history and the secrets they are hiding. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to help us continue making these series. Number 1. Tonopah Army Airfield. Located in Nevada, it was a key military installation during World War II and the Cold War era. Established in 1942, it served as a training base for bomber crews, particularly for the B-24 Liberator. One interesting fact about Tonopah is its association with the 509th Composite Group, a top-secret unit that played a pivotal role in the Manhattan Project, the effort to develop the atomic bomb. While the 509th Composite Group was primarily based at Wendover Army Airfield in Utah, it conducted training exercises and special operations at Tonopah. Another lesser-known aspect of Tonopah AAF is its later use as a testing site for advanced aircraft technology during the Cold War. In the 1980s, the airfield was used by Lockheed's Skunk Works division to test the F-117 Nighthawk stealth fighter. The remote location and restricted airspace made Tonopah AAF an ideal testing ground for classified aircraft programs. Tonopah AAF was also rumored to be associated with secretive activities related to unidentified flying objects during the latter half of the 20th century. While the details remain speculative, the airfield's remote location and history of classified operations have fueled speculation and conspiracy theories surrounding its connection to UFO sightings and government cover-ups. Today, Tonopah is largely inactive, with portions of the facility used for various purposes, including civilian aviation and industrial activities. Number 2. Camp Desert Rock. Located in Nevada, was a United States Army base established in the 1950s as a training facility for nuclear weapons testing. It played a crucial role in the Atomic Energy Commission's nuclear testing program during the Cold War era. One interesting fact about Camp Desert Rock is its use as a staging area for Operation Tumbler Snapper, a series of nuclear tests conducted in 1952. These tests included the detonation of atomic bombs at the nearby Nevada test site, with troops stationed at Camp Desert Rock observing the effects of the explosions and participating in military exercises to assess the impact of nuclear warfare. Camp Desert Rock also served as a site for conducting military training exercises in a simulated nuclear battlefield environment. Troops underwent drills to familiarize themselves with the effects of radiation and to practice response protocols in the event of a nuclear attack. The camp's remote location in the Nevada desert, surrounded by vast expanses of uninhabited land, provided an ideal setting for conducting classified nuclear tests and military training exercises away from populated areas. Despite its historical significance, Camp Desert Rock is now largely abandoned, with little remaining infrastructure. Number 3. Fort Churchill State Historic Park. Fort Churchill State Historic Park, located in Nevada, USA, is a site steeped in American history. Established in 1861, Fort Churchill was built to provide protection for early settlers and the mail route along the Pony Express. The fort played a critical role during the Civil War and in conflicts with indigenous peoples. Now in ruins, the adobe remains of the fort offer a glimpse into the past, inviting visitors to explore the historic buildings, cemetery, and surrounding landscape. The park is not just about history, it's also a destination for outdoor enthusiasts. With the Carson River running nearby, visitors can enjoy activities like fishing, camping, and bird watching in a scenic Nevada desert landscape. Trails for hiking and horseback riding wind through the area, offering beautiful views and opportunities to spot wildlife. As a state historic park, it serves as a preservation site and educational resource, teaching visitors about Nevada's military history, settlement, and the challenges of frontier life. Whether you're a history buff, nature lover, or just looking for a unique day trip, Fort Churchill State Historic Park offers a diverse array of attractions. Number 4. Yucca Flat. Yucca Flat is a significant area within the Nevada test site, now known as the Nevada National Security Site, located in Nye County, Nevada, USA. It has been one of the key locations for nuclear testing by the United States. From the 1950s to the early 1990s, Yucca Flat was the site of numerous atmospheric and underground nuclear tests. The area is characterized by its pockmarked landscape filled with craters from these tests, making it one of the most heavily bombed places on Earth. The testing at Yucca Flat was part of the larger Cold War effort to develop and enhance the United States nuclear arsenal. The tests conducted here contributed significantly to the research and development of nuclear weapons, as well as to studies on the effects of nuclear explosions and radiation. Since the cessation of nuclear testing, Yucca Flat and the broader Nevada National Security Site have been used for other purposes, including environmental remediation efforts, research on nuclear nonproliferation and homeland security, and as a training area for first responders. The legacy of nuclear testing, including the environmental and health impacts, continues to be a subject of study and discussion. Number 5. Wendover Air Force Base. Wendover Air Force Base, located near Wendover, Utah, on the border with Nevada, played a crucial role during World War II as a training site for bomber crews, including those who flew the B-17 and B-24 bombers. Its most notable contribution to history, however, was as the training ground for the 509th Composite Group, the unit responsible for dropping the atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki in 1945. The base was selected for its remoteness, which was ideal for secret training missions and for the development of the atomic bomb delivery techniques. After the war, the importance of Wendover Air Force Base declined. It was eventually declared surplus and handed over to the local communities in the 1970s. Today, the site serves as a public-use airport but also preserves its rich history. Many of the original World War II hangars, including the Enola Gay hangar, still stand, and efforts have been made to restore and maintain these historical structures. The site has become a destination for those interested in World War II history and the development of the atomic bomb, offering a glimpse into a pivotal era of military and world history. Number 6. Fort Halleck. Fort Halleck, established in 1867, was a military outpost located in present-day Nevada, USA. It was named after Major General Henry Wager Halleck, a prominent figure in the American Civil War. The fort was strategically situated along the California Trail near the base of the Ruby Mountains, primarily to protect settlers and mail routes from Native American raids during the period of westward expansion. Fort Halleck played a critical role in ensuring the safety and security of the overland mail and telegraph services, and it provided a sense of security for the settlers moving westward. The presence of the military was intended to deter attacks and maintain peace in the region, which was crucial for the development and settlement of the American West. Despite its importance, Fort Halleck was short-lived. It was deactivated in 1886 as threats in the area diminished and the need for such a military presence waned. Today, the site of Fort Halleck is marked by historical markers, but little remains of the original structures. Its history is remembered for the role it played in the protection and expansion of early American frontier life. Number 7. Fort Ruby. Fort Ruby, established in 1862 in eastern Nevada, was a U.S. Army installation built primarily to protect the Pony Express mail route and early settlers from potential Native American raids during a time of significant westward expansion. The fort was strategically placed in the Ruby Valley, an area known for its lush grasslands and as a key point on the overland route between Salt Lake City and California, making it an essential refueling spot for horses and travelers. Like many frontier forts of its time, Fort Ruby served as a base for soldiers who patrolled the area and provided a sense of security for the travelers and new settlers moving through the region. Its existence was part of a broader military strategy to establish a presence and maintain order in the newly accessible territories of the American West. However, with the decline of the Pony Express and the completion of the Transcontinental Telegraph and Railroad, the necessity for such outposts diminished. Fort Ruby was officially abandoned in 1869, less than a decade after it was established. Today, very little remains of the fort itself, but it is remembered as part of the military efforts to secure the American frontier during a critical period of national growth and development. Number 8. Kiel Ranch. Kiel Ranch is a historic site located in North Las Vegas, Nevada, and holds a rich and complex history. The property dates back to the mid-19th century and is one of the oldest settlements in the area. It was initially established as a ranch and trading post by Conrad Kiel in the 1870s, serving early settlers, miners, and Native Americans in the region. The ranch has witnessed a wide array of historical events and transformations over the decades. It served various purposes, including as a private residence, a farm, and even rumored to have been a site for more nefarious activities like bootlegging during Prohibition. The property also changed hands several times, each owner adding their piece to its layered history. In its heyday, Kiel Ranch was known for its abundant springs and lush landscapes, quite a rarity in the arid regions of Nevada. However, the site fell into disrepair and neglect over the years. Recognized for its historical significance, efforts have been made to preserve and restore parts of the ranch. It has been designated as a historic site, with ongoing projects to make it accessible and educational for the public, emphasizing its role in the development of the Las Vegas Valley and the broader history of Nevada. Number 9. Camp Winfield Scott. Camp Winfield Scott in Nevada, established in 1862, was part of a network of military posts created to provide protection along the immigrant trails during the height of westward expansion and increasing conflicts with Native American tribes. This camp was named after General Winfield Scott, a prominent figure in American military history. Located in what is now Eureka County, Camp Winfield Scott was specifically set up to safeguard the overland mail route, a critical communication line between the eastern United States and California. The presence of the camp was aimed at ensuring the safety and security of settlers, mail carriers, and freight moving through this isolated and often dangerous region. Like many other temporary military installations of this era, Camp Winfield Scott was not meant to be a permanent fortification. It served its purpose during a volatile period and was eventually abandoned as threats in the area diminished and the need for such military presence decreased. The exact duration of the camp's operation and its specific activities during its time are less documented, reflecting its temporary and functional nature in response to specific regional needs. Number 10. Fort Baker. Fort Baker, located in Nevada, was another military installation established during the mid-19th century, specifically in 1864. It was part of the network of forts constructed to protect settlers, miners, and travelers from Native American raids during a period of increased migration and settlement in the western United States. Situated strategically in eastern Nevada near the Utah border, Fort Baker played a crucial role in safeguarding the overland mail and stage routes. These routes were vital for communication and transport between the western frontier and the more populated eastern United States. The presence of the fort helped to ensure safer passage through this remote and often hostile territory. Despite its importance, Fort Baker had a relatively short operational life. By the late 1860s, the decline in regional hostilities and the changing dynamics of transportation and communication, notably the completion of the Transcontinental Railroad, reduced the need for such military posts. Fort Baker was abandoned in 1869, reflecting the broader trend of fort closures as the frontier became increasingly secure and settled. Today, little remains of the fort, but it is remembered as part of the broader history of military involvement in the American West. Please leave a like for us to be able to continue making these videos. Thank you for watching and see you next time for more Ghost Town Chronicles.